Hi, it's Maggie. Today I'm doing just looking at a Synastry chart between the U.S., USA, and Iran, just to take a look. So Iran will be the inner wheel in the blue, and USA is on the outside in the red. So I'm just seeing where the planets connect and what's going on. Uh, just a brief overview. Where they're connecting, the main thing I'm looking at is the seventh house of relationships. Iran has Gemini on the seventh house, and we are intercepting their Gemini. They feel us to be a threat because our Mars, our ascendant would be ourselves, our country, USA, and Uranus is sudden, unpredictable, um, erratic change. So they may feel or think, rather, Gemini is not feeling, it's thinking. It's very mental air sign, mutable air sign. So they may think that we're the aggressor because Mars is the aggressor. It's the rule, it's the god of war, it's the ruler of Aries. So they see our Mars, our ascendant, encroaching, on their relationships, which is the seventh house in Gemini, and Uranus sudden unpredictable change. So that's how they see the U.S. The eighth house, the house of Scorpio, resources, joint assets, they have Cancer there. And so they see we have Venus, Jupiter, and the Sun, and Mercury all in Cancer. And so they see that actually Mercury is conjunct their Jupiter in Cancer. And so instinctively, Cancer feels that they feel instinctively, they're intuitive. So they're feeling protective of their territory, which is what Scorpios are. They just kind of, and crabs too, they go within their shell. And Scorpios go with, because it's the eighth house, they go within, or they may withdraw for a while and then retaliate later. So they may, our presence and our communication is there, and they may feel threatened by it because it's in their Scorpio house, and Jupiter is expansion, and so communication with Iran is definitely expanding throughout all the countries, and Jupiter is the ruler of I was going to say the ruler of all the countries, but it's international. It's wisdom. It's higher learning. It's law. So very legalistic. So they feel threatened. And the U.S. is trying to communicate diplomatically in a very difficult situation because Cancer is very, very touchy, and so is the eighth house. And with Jupiter, they have vast, expansive resources, so they're feeling protective. So our North Node is in their Leo ninth house, their belief system, very strong belief systems. So they're opposing their moon and their midheaven in Aquarius. So they just kind of feel maybe a little threat there to their idealism from anyone, not just us. But anyway, this is the Synastry chart. So those are the main dynamics. Also Pluto Pluto in Capricorn, and then second house. Actually, the U.S. has Pluto in Capricorn in the second house. Um, and it's in their second house of resources, so they don't like that. They feel threatened by it. Pluto's an aggressor. It's like it's the ruler of Scorpio, and it's directly opposing Jupiter. So Jupiter, if it expands Pluto, that's that could be war, it could be meltdown, it could be because both Pluto and Mars are aggressors, they're malefics, they're Pluto's transformation endings. So so they're just feeling us as a vital threat to their resources and assets. They're feeling us maybe as the aggressor, and it's it's opposing the nodes, and of course we just have the eclipses as well, and the South Node is in Capricorn along with Pluto and transiting Saturn. So those are in opposition as well. Through everything in Cancer, so that's a lot of the conflict going on right now. So we have to really tread cautiously, both sides, and the whole world needs to tread very cautiously right now, because Pluto and the South Node in Capricorn are just kind of like powder kegs, So it's like walking a fine line. So anyway, I think that's enough. Anyway, I just thought I would take a look. One more thing. Saturn, USA Saturn is right on their Pluto in Libra. So that's the 10th house is like the career sector, the midheaven. Their midheaven is Virgo. And our midheaven is we have Neptune there, our belief system. So our belief system and Saturn in one idea. Saturn and Neptune is conjuncting their Pluto, so that's not a good aspect. It's a very difficult, hard aspect. They're both Saturn and Venus are the rulers of Libra. Saturn's the ruler of Capricorn. But Saturn can weigh and balance situations, but Saturn and Pluto conjunct can be malefic. So negotiations are intense right now, and because of Pluto and Saturn, for one thing, and that whole 7th house and the 8th house as well. So you just, need to use very strong diplomacy and try to respect each other's territories right now, because it really looks like a powder keg, and they are feeling very territorial about their resources. So anyway, I'm just going to end this. Anyway, I hope you liked and enjoyed it. If you do, please like, share, or subscribe. Thank you.